during superheroes. I want to. I'm trying to escape. I'm trying to escape. Yeah. I don't want Thor to have the same problems as me.
Exactly.
I don't want my Thor stressed out and depressed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I want him flying around swinging the hammer.
It's funny to me because I had like one dude because I hate Thor Ragnarok, and I was like, wow, Thor Ragnarok was running like all these goddamn colors. No Beta Ray Bill, no real Ragnarok. What the word did we get? We got a techno show from the 80s.
Yeah, see, I didn't like Ragnarok because it wasn't a real movie.
Yeah, it wasn't, but we did get Jeff Goldblum. I love Jeff Goldblum. I'm just gonna be real. I'm biased. So anytime I get to see Jeff, I'm like, you know what? This is the shining light of this whole thing. His calm demeanor while people are dying and melting in front of him was fantastic. But that was it. Outside of that,
well, I mean, because he set him up. Like, it's just so convenient now that Thor don't have his hammer that Thanos shows up. Like, right, you know, and now Thanos shows up after the fact his hammer's smashed, you know.
Yeah.
And then Hulk, I was like, I don't understand. I mean, I thought we were gonna get a Planet Hulk. I mean, like especially like seeing that he had like gone to space. I was like, bet this will be phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm like, he's where? And he's bound. Like he's been scrapping. I was like, they actually took a little vibe from the World War Hulk and put him in I forget the name of the place where the Grandmaster was, but wherever that place was, they put him out there, and then they had the audacity. I remember like Tika Waititi, whatever the dude name is. Like he was talking about how he didn't really know how to use Beta Ray Bill, but he plastered that sucker's face on the side of the goddamn building. He was one of the heads on the building. And I'm like, Beta Ray Bill helped drive the guy. Like having two people, he was the owner of Stormbreaker, not Thor. Right.
Thor's weapon. You know what I'm saying? Right. I'm like, and then people are, well, you just a loyalist. I'm like, no, I'm looking for a story that makes sense. Valkyrie? Seriously?
Yeah.
I'm like this it was stupid. I'm like, this is stupid to me. I mean, like you take the destruction of Asgard and you made it into a joke.
Yep.
And by the end of it, nobody cared that Asgard had blew up.
Nope.
And then the Infinity War, like you're left with so many questions. It's like, here's another plot hole for you. How many people were left alive on the ship because the ship blew up?
It was a lot, yeah.
So like the Asgardian ship, you know what I'm saying? Like the Asgardian ship blew up at the beginning of the Infinity Wars. How many people were left alive for them to have a whole thriving community? How in the world the geek character, the stone character guy, how in the world did he get out of there, but Loki didn't? Right. And riddle me that. There's so many things wrong with this. It's so convenient. Like you conveniently just got away. Conveniently, just so conveniently, just
Loki ain't dead either. Man, none of them people ain't dead.
I'm saying like there's no consequences with the Marvel universe, man. I'm like, this is trash, yo. Like, such and such died. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm crying so much. I'm like, Tony Stark is not dead. His contract, like Steele said, his contract, you know, they're like, we ain't fulfilling your contract.
He did.
The most dangerous thing in Marvel right now is the contract expiration.
Hey, Tony, you got to in the president. You know, we got to end this. You got to shut this down, player.
Look, I'm real, man. Screw that goddamn movie. Like this.
There was things I liked about it. Well, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I watched that movie 4 times.
Simp.
4 times.
Well, you know, I will say, I like all the rest of them, like all the X-Men and Transformers. I will say, I think that it's probably the better one. Like it's watchable. It's watchable.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like you can enjoy it. Like you can go in there and enjoy it. You know, versus like G.I. Joes and all the rest of them they done had.
Lord have mercy, G.I. Joe. Goodness gracious, that and Retaliation. I mean, I was sitting in I went to the theater to watch that first movie, man. I felt dirty. You know what I mean? I felt dirty.
This gonna sound bad, but I was like, it's like, we're gonna delay the Monster Hunter game. We don't know when it's coming out. I was like, good. I hope we just forget about it.
For real. you talk about the movie, right? With a chick from Resident Evil.
Right.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, Tony Jaa? No.
How they gonna make this work, man?
No,
there's no way this is gonna work.
Just let it go and scrap it.
It doesn't even matter if it does. It shouldn't work. Okay, it's like we don't need a Monster Hunter movie. Monster Hunter, as much as I love the story, I mean the actual game, the story is crackpot. Okay,
yeah.
You know, like there's not really a story. It's we landed on this island. Here's a weapon you got to make out of some strange animal's bone that we found on the side of the mountain. You know what I'm saying? We are bone weapon maker guys, and we can make some bone armor for you. The premise of the game does not work for a movie. That's all. Like, don't make sense.
The cat boys in the back cooking up.
I mean, do you think they're gonna have palicos like on the river? Do you think they're gonna have palicos in the back? You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you now, if I don't see no palicos, you can just cut it off.
Yeah, for real, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't not do palicos. It's like you just sitting in the background cooking you some food. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like this ain't happening. You know what I'm saying?
It's so bad. With Monster Hunter, there's so many different things that they can actually do to make that thing great. Like with the Elder Dragons and stuff, but I promise you, they will not do it. They will not do it.
It's gonna go the way of Super Mario Brothers. I promise you. It's gonna be. They're gonna find a way to make the simplest story on the planet something complicated. Like literally on the real. John Leguizamo and your boy from the first Super Mario Brothers. That movie could have been phenomenal. And for some reason they became obsessed with like different hairstyles in a whole alternate world. I'm like that. No. Bowser has a castle, and the world kind of bends around him. This is a very simple story. You know, that he can fall. This plumber could fall down a pipe, land in this world, and just deal with the fact that they're trying to save a princess. But I knew they couldn't do the princess that way. I guess I don't know. But
they try to make it something so simple, too complex. And they
you know what I'm saying? But that sounds like the story of the 2010s and now the 2020s. You know, like take something severely simple and make it into something severely complicated. So it's I don't know. I mean, Endgame was trash.
You gotta go back to that point.
Trash. Ubisoft trash. Xbox conference trash. Halo trash.
Like monkey Thanos is trash. You know what I'm saying? The fairy getting eaten by a frog on Fable with no gameplay. Trash. You know what I'm saying? Like all that joint is trash, yo. And they be like, Trevor, you just be hating on stuff all the time. I love stuff. Ghost of Tsushima, I love it. You know what I'm saying? Like I love it. Final Fantasy, I love it. You know what I'm saying? It's just that like, I can't help it that like a lot of these things made now is numbing people from good taste. That's all. I can't help that.
Stop fucking pandering. I hate to say it like that. I'm sorry. Stop pandering. Like, bro, like I don't want you to make any character any different way than what that character already is. I want you to make something new. I want you to make something different. You know, hell, we all black. You know what I'm saying? Don't make any like generic black character. Make somebody new. Make somebody different. Somebody fresh. Yeah.
They be a masterclass in making generic black characters. I mean, let's be real about the situation. Like I say this any day of the week. Like on the real, Miles Morales was not a good character when Michael Bendis made him. He was not. He was not a good character. Like people are like, no, he was not. He was a throwaway carbon copy that Captain Marvel was trying to kill. Now, apparently, for some reason, people forget that was like one of the doggone Civil Wars. Like they were trying to kill Miles Morales. You know what I'm saying? So like that was his only purpose, to be killed by Captain Marvel. And I'm like that was the apex of that character in comic books, was to die by the hands of a feminist character. A bad feminist character at that.
Well, I mean, they already exist. There's no need it's like when you take, let's make a female Thor. Why? Just make there plenty of other female superheroes. Like it's almost like you do it Injustice. It's like when you do the Injustice game, and that's my whole bicker behind putting like turtles and things in them. It's not that I don't like them, but I feel like you do it Injustice to Power Girl. Like, why won't you make Power Girl? Like, she, you know, like there are DC characters in there that y'all don't do for doing other stuff that don't really make sense. So it's the same way when you look at like, you know, Marvel. Like, you don't need a change. You don't need a female Thor.
No,
I mean, you know what I'm saying? They plenty. You got the X-Men. You got Rogue. You got like all these Storms in there. Like, there's plenty female characters that everybody knows, that everybody loves, that you can go in there and grab what you call it. That would have been a great way. You could have had Thanos. You could have had Rogue come in there in the end. You know, she could have been in the area or somebody. Like you can, I don't know. It's just like you can tell they don't really have people there that really read the comics.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's the problem. And you know so they don't know. You know, that seems like the most like, you know, I always say with DC, the DC problem stemmed from Man of Steel should have been the first movie that Justice League showed up because Clark shouldn't have been able to beat all them Kryptonians by himself.
No, you see what I'm saying?
Right. And that was when right. That's fair. He needed help. And then you got Bruce in Metropolis, and he won't even change into his Batman suit.
Man, I ain't want to do with that, man. Hold it down for you, boy. Yeah. Oh, they can fly? I'm straight.
I'm a flex on the bad. I'm a flex on Superman because he had my building collapse. I'm like, homie, but you got jets. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got a Batmobile. You got all these things, man. You could have like been remote controlling them suckers from outside the city if you wanted.
Diana was there. Yeah, she was already around. That's the whole point.
Oh, you know what's crazy though? I didn't even think about that until my second watch through Batman v Superman. That Wonder Woman had to have been in the vicinity, and you are absolutely right. If they had actually started it's just crazy because like remember Justice League like Bruce Timm. Who honestly, if they had just put Bruce Timm on the track, we wouldn't have had none of these issues. And then and I'm saying this as a fan of Man of Steel and Batman vs Superman. I'm just being real. I actually don't mind them. You know what I'm saying? I want to see this Justice League that Zack Snyder said. I want to see him finish. I want to see him finish it so I can get a full blown picture of what he wanted to do. But I'm like, if they could have just gave Bruce Timm started Justice League the actual show with a conflict that needed multiple heroes. Now, from what we understand, you know that light-skinned general that was a Man of Steel?
Mm-hmm.
That's Martian Manhunter.
Martian Manhunter, right.
Yep. So he's already there. He's been there for 2 movies. So we got Martian Manhunter, we got Wonder Woman, we got Batman, we got Superman. We got the Flash, he's in the city or two, apparently. For some reason, in the area. You know, so that's 5. We got all the people we need to jumpstart the Justice League. All you need now is a Green Lantern to pop up, which that could happen at any time that they want. Like just have a green light coming from the sky, shit that sucker, man. And they're like, what the world is this? And your boy just make his stunning entrance. And he's like, I was out on patrol. I saw this madness happening. And I'm gonna go ahead and join this fight. And we gonna wreck this sucker today. I mean, like that look.
That's Justice League.
Lit movie, because like there was no we need to know each other and become friends. That's that MCU foolishness, okay?
Yeah.
The DC is about people that would just rise to the occasion at the moment because they need to be. You know what I'm saying? So I don't get the whole need of having like doing the MCU where we need to make 85,000 jokes and none of them really stick. And you hope that somebody got the swagger that what's your boy name? Robert Downey Jr. They hope somebody got the swagger there, but the problem is Robert Downey Jr. is corny, okay? And I say that with the utmost sincerity. I don't mean any harm. He's corny, but he got so much charisma that you don't think about him as corny. But when you hear somebody else say the same line, it's corny. He's a corny guy. That's how he made his name. He's freaking corny. He's normally done only comedies. He's a corny dude. So you can't be banking a whole superhero franchise off of corny dudes. I need a sucker that's gonna get this doggone thing done. On DC side, I need a Superman that's willing to knock a sucker off. You know, I need a Batman. That's why I kind of like Batman v Superman. I need a Batman that'll kill a sucker. I need that today. I need it for this universe that we in right now. I need a Batman that's gonna drop a grenade on a sucker and keep fighting with everybody else. I need that Batman. You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
They had the perfect setup. They just didn't know it. Yeah. Even when Bruce talking to the little child, the little boy should have been Billy. All they had to do is like, yo, like, what's your name, son? Oh, I'm Billy Batson.
I'm Billy Batson. Boom.
That's it. You got Shazam in. You got Shazam in there. Boom. He may not even have his powers yet, but he's there. Yep. You know that he's in that universe.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like they had it, but then when they skipped that, then it's like they just it made everything rush. Yeah. Batman vs Superman was a rush.
Yeah.
They pushed it too fast.
Yeah, they did. I mean, they won the Marvel formula when they didn't need one.
No.
Like, on the real, if they had just jump-started this sucker with a Justice League movie, and then after that show Aquaman and the rest of these guys with their own standalone movie, it would have been fine. Yep. I don't think it would have made more sense for them to start with Justice League, get everybody's powers on display, and then show them kind of fight together as a team, like, against each other. Like, yo, I don't like your behind, I don't like you either. That's how the Justice League started. Batman and Superman were like literally on a verge of fighting. Batman was like, look, man, Batman was like, looks like I got kryptonite on this belt. Don't mess with me today. You know
just for you, Playboy.
I need you to understand this. I got it on the belt right now. Don't cross me. I ain't a killer, but don't push me. You know, he was Tupac in that dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't a killer, don't push me now. I got this kryptonite in my back pocket. I will be like, yo, bro. I'll be like, yo, Clark, you know my, and throw that kryptonite thing in your mouth, yo, homie. Don't have me out here like this, man.
Yeah, man, they had it.
Yeah. They ruined it. You know what I mean?
That's another issue with DC, because they got, you know, even with this new Batman that they're doing right now, that's not connected to any universe that they already established. In the Joker, which is probably arguably their best movie in a long time, is not connected to any universe. So I pretty much got two wasted characters.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, Elsa Worlds is a dope concept, but it should be done after you've established characters. You know what I'm saying? It's like you don't do Elsa World when you don't have like a backbone. You know, and then I think that's also executives and Jeff Johns' fault, because Jeff Johns the one who pumped all these dudes up to do this like this. You know what I'm saying? Like that. That's a problem. Jeff Johns don't got no vision for DC stuff. He's like, oh, well, you know, I used to write. I'm like, hey, who cares, sucker? You ain't got no vision. You ain't Kevin Feige. I will give Kevin Feige that much. He had a vision to make it into a universe. Props. He did a good job. It's just bad that the execution was a bunch of corny jokes and campy lines and killing every villain that you had.
Yeah, they should have brought Killmonger. They should have brought Darkseid down, whooped Superman's ass. Darkseid should have took Superman, put him under his control. They should have ran with that storyline to where.
Yeah, that's a good story.
Right. Yeah. That way, by the time he comes back, Billy should have his powers.
Yep.
With the Green Lantern, and then that's where you get Batman. That's where you get Shazam or Black Adam fighting with Superman.
Yep.
You know, Wonder Woman, like somebody to kind of battle with him. Obviously, they fight Darkseid. I mean, they had it though. And I think that's where, but it makes sense if you go back and listen to the other dude's name. That's kind of like what he was doing. Like that's where it didn't make sense, because that's why Flash comes back from the future, because Darkseid's already took over.
Yep.
You see what I'm saying? Yep. And he's like trying to warn him about Darkseid coming.
Yep. Man, that's what I'm saying. Like I think Zack Snyder was trying to get that thing together, and then his daughter died. So it's like what you expect this man to do? You know what I'm saying? His daughter died. He's got to drop out, and you give it to the doggone, the prolific predator, Joss Whedon. You give it to that guy. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, man, this ain't working. Like that's not how this works. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. That was it. Stuff like that. It bothered me, man. I was like, I can't get down with what they thought, because they thought that because Joss Whedon did Avengers, that he could bring that same swag. I'm like, he ain't did that doggone movie. Stop lying to yourself. Kevin Feige did that movie. Once again, it's a Kevin Feige did that movie. You know what I'm saying? So it's like stop lying to yourself, man. Foolishness. But
let me get off here.
Yeah, let me get off here. We done. You know, so appreciate y'all.
All right, guys.